Hey, what is going on? This is RPGT here once again with another video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support to all my subscribers out there. I appreciate it as much as I can. No words can explain that to all you subscribers out there. Thank you for supporting. All right, so before this series starts between the Raptors and the Sixers, there's been reports that one of the players on the Sixers will not attend with the team when they travel to Toronto across the border. And that player is Matisse Thybulle. So he is not fully vaccinated to join the Sixers. If you don't know, there's still restrictions over the border across Canada that players who are not fully vaccinated cannot enter the country. So that's got me thinking, is this going to be an advantage for the Raptors to come away with this series? Now, I know this is going to be a tough series, right? There's no denying that this is going to be a tough series between these two teams. Okay, Sixers, they do have home advantage. They were good at home during the season. Raptors finished at 24-17 on the road. So there's going to be a lot to play for in this one. This is going to be one of those series that it's not going to get swept. There's no four game sweep here, right? Like what Shaq said yesterday. Okay. So between these two teams, I just feel like this is going to be one of those series that I'm going to have to keep an eye on, right? There's going to be other series out there that maybe the Denver Warriors series could be a very intriguing one. Maybe the Milwaukee Chicago series as well. But since we're talking about this one here, there's going to be some adjustments. As I say, look, regular season doesn't really mean much. Now here we are in the playoffs. This is going to be something where, as Raptor fans and Sixers fans, are going to keep an eye on who's going to be that key factor during this series, right? And with no Matisse Thybulle for game 3 and 4, and maybe for game 6, depends on how long this series goes. Okay. So the advantage for the Raptors, that could play a part, right? But at the same time, the Sixers, they have other players that they basically can come off the bench and have a great game. Okay. And to be worried about Thibault not playing, it's not really a concern for me. Okay. Even if he does play for the Sixers, it could still show that they can still win this series. But I still believe the Raptors will find a way, just like they did in 2019, to stop guys like Joel Embiid. And I know that 2019 was 3 years ago. We know that there's no there's no Marcus Gasol, there's no Serge Ibaka, there's no one on this Raptors team who's over 6'9". All right, there's no one even um, strong enough to try to stop Joel Embiid. But Raptors, to me, I don't think they need a good center, 6'9", 7 foot center to try to stop Embiid. They can have guys to trap him in the paint and trying to get him off his game sometime, right? And how about you know James Harden? James Harden is another player who playoff time comes, that he's a different player from when he plays in the regular season. You know, so with the Raptors, Pascal Siakam, he's gonna have to be that player as well to be one of those top stars to try to do what he has to do. Fred Van Fleet continuing on his all-star performance. And look, the Raptors do have championship experience. Okay. Unlike the Sixers, the only championship experienced player is former Raptor Danny Green. But is that going to be enough for them to try and beat the Raptors? Okay. So, with even the U.S. media, as I mentioned, with Shaq saying the Sixers are going to beat the Raptors. He also, he said that they're going to sweep them. Scoring champion Joel Embiid is going to do his thing. He's going to dominate the Raptors. And then Kendrick Perkins saying that he's not worried about the Sixers losing to the Raptors. These U.S. media making their predictions about the series. That's their prediction, okay? And I really don't think, just by listening to them and hearing what they have to say, is gonna really affect with the Raptors. Okay, so we just got to wait and see how it ends up going. All right, guys. So, what are your thoughts about this series? What are your thoughts about Thybulle not playing for the Sixers when they play the Raptors over in Canada, across the border? Let me know your thoughts, and have a wonderful day, everyone. Take care. Goodbye.